tonight, let this story fill you with peace and warmth. Camellia and Crocus, a tale of persistence. This story is about a kind-hearted girl named Camellia, and her unwavering determination to nurse an injured crow named Crocus back to health, and how their shared persistence helps their village during a harsh winter. Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled between rolling hills and blooming fields, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Camellia. Camellia had an unyielding spirit, and a smile that could brighten even the gloomiest days. One day, while walking through the woods, she found an injured crow lying under an ancient oak tree. The crow's feathers were as black as night, and its beady eyes shone with a hint of defiance. Camellia gently picked up the crow and took it home, determined to nurse it back to health. She named the crow Crocus after the resilient flower that blooms even in harsh conditions. Day after day, Camellia cared for Crocus with unwavering dedication. She provided him with food, water, and a cozy nest. Slowly but surely, Crocus regained his strength. Throughout his recovery, Camellia shared stories and songs with him, and a unique bond formed between them. Crocus soon became strong enough to fly again, yet he chose to stay by Camellia's side. They spent their days exploring the village and the surrounding meadows. Crocus was always there to cheer Camellia when she felt down, cawing softly as if to say, "You are not alone." One winter, the village was hit by a fierce snowstorm, and the villagers struggled to find enough firewood to keep warm. Camellia, fueled by her resilient spirit, decided to help. Despite the biting cold, she ventured into the snow-covered forest, with Crocus flying overhead, guiding and encouraging her. As the days grew colder and the snow piled higher, Camellia's determination never wavered. She tirelessly gathered branches, twigs and logs, piling them on a sled to bring back to the village. Crocus, ever watchful, helped by spotting hidden sections of wood beneath the snow. Though the task was daunting, Camellia's persistence paid off. The village had enough firewood to last through the harsh winter, and the villagers' gratitude warmed her heart more than any fire ever could. The bond between Camellia and Crocus grew even stronger, a testament to their shared determination and unyielding spirit. Every evening, as the village gathered round their warm fires, Camellia and Crocus would share their story of persistence, inspiring everyone to never give up, no matter how tough the journey might be. Let's begin another chapter of gentle peace. The heartwarming tale of Amaryllis and Yuri. This story is about Amaryllis and a gnome named Yuri, and how their friendship and honesty transformed the village. Once upon a time, in a quaint village surrounded by lush meadows, lived a kind-hearted girl named Amaryllis. She had golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight, and emerald eyes that sparkled with curiosity. One day as she wandered through the forest, she stumbled upon a tiny gnome named Yuri. Yuri had a pointy hat, a small bell, and a mischievous yet lovable smile. He was known for playing tricks on villagers, but it was all in good fun. Amaryllis, with her gentle heart, befriended Yuri despite his reputation. They spent many afternoons together, sharing stories and laughter beneath the old oak tree. Yuri showed Amaryllis hidden glades and secret pathways known only to forest creatures. One afternoon, Yuri confessed to Amaryllis about his trickster ways and how it sometimes hurt people's feelings. Amaryllis listened intently and told Yuri the importance of honesty and kindness. Inspired by her words, Yuri promised to change his ways. As days turned into weeks, Yuri began to help villagers in secret. He mended broken fences, left baskets of berries at doorsteps, and made sure to greet everyone with a smile. The villagers noticed the change and thanked the mysterious helper, unaware it was Yuri. Alice was proud of her friend and encouraged him every step of the way. One evening, a grand festival was held in the village. Alice persuaded Yuri to reveal himself and his good deeds to the villagers. With a heart full of courage, Yuri stepped forward and confessed to his past and present actions. The villagers, surprised but moved by his honesty, forgave Yuri and welcomed him with open arms. From that day on, Yuri became a beloved part of the village, known for his kindness and cheerful spirit. Camille's and Yuri's friendship grew stronger, teaching everyone the true value of honesty and the magic of transformation for kindness. And so, in that peaceful village, they all lived happily ever after. Let's continue with a new journey. Gloxinia and Putria, a Transformation. This story is about Gloxinia, a young man who discovers his true potential and dreams with the help of Putria, a magical forest guardian. In a quaint village nestled on the edge of a sprawling, enchanting forest, there lived a young man named Gloxinia. Gloxinia was known for his gentle nature and a heart brimming with dreams as vast as the sky. However, despite his kind demeanor, Gloxinia often felt a heaviness in his heart, as if his dreams were unattainable. Each day, he would wander to the edge of the forest, gazing longingly into the mysterious depths, wondering if he would ever find his true purpose. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the forest shimmered under the soft glow of twilight, Gloxinia heard a soft whisper through the wind. Intrigued, he ventured deeper into the forest than he ever had before. Amongst the ancient trees and delicate flowers, he discovered a hidden glen where the air felt magically charged. There in the center, stood a majestic tree unlike any he had ever seen. Wrapped in luminescent vines and blossoms that glowed with an ethereal light, it seemed to breathe life into the very forest itself. Gloxinia's heartbeat quickened when a serene and gentle voice resonated in the air. "Welcome, Gloxinia." From behind the tree emerged Putria, the forest guardian. White as beautiful and mystical as the woodland she protected, with hair that cascaded like a waterfall of petals and eyes that sparkled like dewdrops in the morning sun. Priya spoke with a wisdom that transcended time. "I have been watching you, young dreamer. The forest has whispered of your struggles and hopes." Awestruck, Gloxinia found himself kneeling before her. "Why do you feel your dreams are beyond reach?" Putria asked softly. "I don't know," Gloxinia confessed, his voice trembling. "I want to make a difference, to bring joy and hope, but I don't know how." Putria offered him a warm smile, her presence exuding comfort. "The key to your dreams lies within your own heart. Sometimes, we simply need to see ourselves through a different lens," she said. Waving her hand gracefully, Putria conjured a mirror out of thin air. It was no ordinary mirror. Its surface reflected more than just one's appearance. Stepping closer, Gloxinia peered into the mirror and beheld not just himself, but his potential, his dreams, and the impact he could have on the world. He saw himself planting gardens that blossomed into landscapes of breathtaking beauty, helping those in need with a heart full of compassion, and spreading joy with every endeavor. Tears fell from his eyes as realization blossomed within him. "The power to achieve your dreams has always been within you," Putria assured him. "Believe in yourself, and let your heart guide you." With newfound determination and inspiration, Gloxinia returned to his village. He began sharing his vision, rallying the community to create gardens and initiate projects that brought joy and prosperity. Inspired by Gloxinia's unwavering spirit and guided by the wisdom of Putria, the villagers flourished in unity and happiness. Gloxinia never forgot the lesson he learned in the mystical forest. He frequently visited Treya, the forest guardian, finding solace and guidance in her timeless words. From thus the village by the forest became a beacon of hope and inspiration, all thanks to a young dreamer named Gloxinia, who discovered his true potential with the help of a magical forest guardian named Treya. Let's continue with another tale to warm your heart. Tulip and Tansy's healing journey. This story is about Tulip and Tansy's journey through a magical forest to discover that true healing begins within the heart. In a charming village named Bloomfield, there lived a gentle human named Tulip and a mischievous treetop elf named Tansy. Tulip loved tending to her vibrant garden, a sanctuary where myriad flowers of all hues flourished. Tansy, with her pointed ears and sparkling eyes, watched over the human from the tallest bough, her favorite spot to scatter pixie dust. One warm evening, Tulip noticed her once lively marigolds wilting. Their petals furled and faded despite her diligent care. Concerned, she sought advice from the wise elder Elmwood, who lived at the edge of the village. "Your garden needs healing," he said, "but the remedy isn't in the soil. It lies within you." Confused but determined, Tulip wandered towards the ancient forest, a place of whispers and old magic. Feeling the path's well, Tansy followed from above, her curiosity piqued. In the heart of the forest, under the silver glow of the moon, Tulip sat quietly. She felt the presence of hidden beings, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the slow, steady heartbeat of the earth beneath her. Her thoughts drifted to memories of her parents, their love for nature, and how they nurtured her passion for gardening. Tears flowed as she realized how much she missed them, but also how their stars continued to guide her. "The healing starts from within," she whispered. Tansy, perched on a nearby branch, sprinkled a dash of pixie dust, adding a shimmer to the air round Tulip. In true to the lake, Tansy thought. There is a blend of love and understanding. As the dust settled, Tulip felt a warm embrace. It was as if the forest's fairies hugged her. The sorrow eased, and a gentle joy sprouted in its place. The mass lights filled through the canopy, and Tulip made her way back, with Tansy darting ahead playfully. Back in her garden, Tulip carefully tended her marigolds again. This time, they stood taller and glowed brighter. The village marveled at the rainy garden, unaware of an invisible journey she undertook. Tulip smiled at Tansy, knowing an unspoken bond of friendship and healing tied them together. Both understood that sometimes the heart requires the most care. Side by side, they continued their days, blending human compassion with elfin magic to keep Bloomfield's harmony intact. Let tonight's peace guide you to restful sleep.